Morning folks, this is update number 1 for my entry into the body build of the First World War, which is being done by a few guys at the YouTube modelers community. I'm doing this A7V tank Krupp, not Krupp, okay? And also Eric Brown is doing a diorama of the trenches with which is looking really good. Then there is Jamie Road, who's done a yellow fucker. That sounds odd. Yellow, well, that plane that Richthofen flew in the war. And Bob Buskin has done the same plane, but he has painted in red, which is, they both look great. And then Dan Hill, who's doing a Scottish soldier, and it's looking really good. If I'm forgetting someone, please let me know. And let's see what I've done with the A7V tank Krupp, whatever. Yeah, you have it. As you can see, the roof is not glued; it's just fixed in place with blue tack. I'm going to remove it in a while to show you the interior. This is how it looks right now. Okay. There you have it. It's a bit, yeah, it's a monster, quite big. Alright, and now let me show you the interiors. Okay, if I look here, they are very complete, and I didn't expect it. I knew there were nice interiors, but not so elaborate and not so nice. They are not completely done. There's some pieces are missing because it's a lot of trouble, and I'm going to cover it after thinking a lot. My first intention was to have it completely covered in an action diorama, but when I started doing the interior, I thought it was a pity not to show a little bit. But then I changed idea again, and I'm going to cover it. I'm sorry. I just go on with my previous idea. If you leave doors and hatches open, not much is seen or appreciated. I think that a diorama or to take advantage of this kit, it would be nice to remove one wall and to show the interior, like in a museum exhibition or something like that. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that with another kit I bought specifically for doing the interior and leaving one wall aside. And this kit is this from Meng 2, this heavy mail tank, the Mark V, which comes with engines, okay, and the compartments and everything. And in this case, yes, I'm going to work with interiors properly. I'm going to paint them, and I'm going to let them, be shown somehow. I don't know, it's a massive box with loads of plastic inside. It's really big, and nice too. So it was quite expensive, and when there was they cut down the price half, I couldn't resist it and bought it. Okay, so that's going to be one project for the future, not right now. There are many things coming. And so I was telling you that I'm going to do the action diorama, small diorama, and there were lots of trouble with this because I was going to use these figures and reading a little bit, basically the instructions. This tank was released from the factory in 1918 and started action in 1918, so these German helmets are from 1914, not from 1918. So I had to start thinking, what do I do? Do I make an open interior? No, just stick to this. And then I bought some equipment, some German equipment, so I'm going to use these same guys here, but I'm going to add these helmets from a later period in the war, and that will be it. Okay. As for the building of this kit, it's been it's been really great. If you compare it with Dragon, I think this is far better. The instructions are excellent. They are they are great. I think they are the best instructions. So there was no trouble with the building of this kit. Fittings were perfect, and the mistakes that I did were due to I wasn't paying attention and I forget adding some pieces that I had to add later. But was completely my fault. The kit is flawless. It's wonderful. So I've become immediately with my first main kit a main fan. It's that excellent. Really great. I mean, Dragon is good, but this is better. It's better. Instructions are better. Fittings are better. There was only one mistake with a number, but nothing serious. I mean, it's great. A great kit. Okay, so I plan to paint the interior in black so that it doesn't show through these slits here, okay, and here. So it's going to be basically painted black, and then I'm going to seal it. It needs some putty in some places, just a little bit, not too much. In some little seams, and to paint it I'm going to follow the marking guides offered here. They are quite good. I like this. I like all of them, in fact. I like this one. Okay, so I also got the weathering magazine, the World War One special. So you have a booklet with some additional painting patterns. This looks good. Maybe I do this, I don't know, but they are cool, and some really interesting tips for the weathering process of World War One vehicles. I think it's a really nice number. Okay, so I'm going to use it to get some ideas. And what else? The bench updates. Let me do it. Yeah, I haven't forgotten several of my builds that are right now stuck, but I promise I will work on them I mean, I will finish. If I start something, I'll finish it. Maybe it takes a while, but I will. So I need to start the Soviet T-26 for the Spanish Civil War. I need to go on with the Flag 88 that I started last year, and I will finish, I promised. And I will also finish the Cali's Heroes Bangsin, promise to. But for the building you need a lot of energy and mojo, and it's not bad to do different things and yeah, to leave it some distance. But I haven't forgotten. I'm not I'm a bit of a procrastinator, but not too much. I'm going to leave it for a while, and I promise I'll finish them. Okay. From Russia with Love group build finished is going to finish at ISM by the end of this month, and I plan to start the Pacific group build, hosted also at ISM. But I think I'm going to cancel my entry of the Pacific because of the YouTube models community. They have proposed for the end of this month or beginning of April, a group build in honor of Mr. Barkas. Okay, it's the Barkas build, and I want to enter that build, so I'm going to postpone my Pacific entry and start whenever the build starts. It's going to be during this year. There are no deadlines. Okay, and it's a group build in honor of Amilcar Barkas, and you have to build anything with Panzer 3 on it. Alright, so I got this one, and I'm going to make a diorama on Africa. So that's it. Whenever we start, I will enter this kit. and diorama that I've already have in mind. Okay, what else? So that's it by now. Okay, so in the next update, I hope you will see this painted. I expect to have a lot of fun, and I also expect to use for the first time my Christmas present. That's my wife's Christmas present. It's this evolution, and I haven't used it yet. Okay, and I'm going to study for the first time. I have a very crappy. I have very crappy airbrush, which is only useful for basic things. You cannot do camo with this. And I've got really great difficulties with this airbrush on Vallejo's air model acrylics. So I basically changed into Make or AK, and from now on I will be using the Evolution. Okay, I'm going to still use this for priming and basic things. Okay, so that's it for now. In the next update, I hope you see it painted, and that's it. Okay, thank you guys, thanks for your attention, and bye bye, see ya.